Hurricane season is here again, and although there are some fantastic people with great hearts that try to help others in need, we are here to warn you of a former firefighter rip-off artist and conman, John Taylor of Duffield, Virginia, who reportedly raised several $1,000s last year for the flood victims of Houston, Texas, and did not give any of it to the intended victims. It is important to inform you of allegations that John Taylor raised this money with a Facebook fundraiser page and a GoFundMe page. John Taylor, the host of the YouTube show and podcast, Traffic Report, and Kelly Farrell Taylor and Harry Brogan of Virginia, and Bob Jones of Texas, allegedly conspired to share these finances and use the money as personal income. All four of these people are unemployed, living off of state disability checks and scams. However, John Taylor and Kelly Taylor live on an income-producing farm in Duffield, Virginia, and possess 2 Harley-Davidson motorcycles. Our question is, how does John Taylor, who is collecting state disability checks for a debilitating back injury, run a farm or lift a 900-pound Harley-Davidson and ride for hours? These 4 above-mentioned people allegedly used the finances to create left-wing propaganda, and to support themselves while they tried to silence conservative Facebook pages, websites and radio podcasts, or anyone supporting the President of the United States. While attacking conservative websites, radio shows, and podcasts, they created a public battle, and in return, other people who were watching the public battle added to the discussion, creating more of a firestorm than former firefighter John Taylor and his former first responder sidekick Kelly Taylor had expected. With the above allegations coming to light, more people have stepped forward with information regarding their encounters with John Taylor. Not surprisingly, based upon what is we discovered allegations of possible child molestation accusations against John Taylor, coming from a family who resides in Florida. Although, at this time, we have learned that the family will not reveal their names or what city they are from, as they are in fear for their safety, we did see a picture of John Taylor with one of the little boys sitting on his lap. The family knows about John Taylor and Harry Brogan's past, and due to this has been silenced for fear. From what we understand, both John Taylor and Kelly Taylor had a protection order placed on them by a popular YouTuber out of Gallatin, Tennessee in early 2018, and were summoned to the courtroom in Nashville, Tennessee, leaving them to pay court costs and attorney fees. It also appears that John Taylor moved over 25 times over a 7-year span, and was reported to have done so to avoid any investigations of all above-mentioned allegations. It was also brought to our attention that Harry Brogan of Virginia Beach, Virginia is not a stranger to the courtrooms or court orders of protection against him. He clearly shows his demeanor in a video where he burns one of the protection orders against him for allegedly stalking, harassing, threatening and terrorizing a woman and her family in Maine via electronic means on social media to the point that she was in fear for her and her children's safety. We have the Taylors have stalked, harassed, and terrorized a celebrity family out of Nashville, Tennessee. We contacted that celebrity and he has no comment at this time, along with other families in Riverside and San Diego, California, Las Vegas, Nevada, and Phoenix, Arizona. We learned that law enforcement agencies in 3 different states were investigating the Taylors, Brogan and Jones due to those allegations. John Taylor is a public figure and the host of YouTube channel and podcast, Traffic Report. It is a fact that self-proclaimed child advocate, John Taylor, and co-conspirator Harry Brogan, have recklessly and repeatedly placed children in harm's way with their terroristic behavior towards their various targets, by inviting vigilante reactions to their publications. It is easy to conclude that these people, Harry Brogan, Bob Jones, John Taylor, Kelly Farrell Taylor, are not people that can be trusted with donations of any kind, and in our opinion, are nothing but scam artists, troublemakers, far left-wing activists, dangerous, psychologically, emotionally disturbed individuals. Keep your children safe and far away from these people. It is believed that there may be more possible victims in the Duffield and surrounding areas. Watch out for the rip-offs out of Virginia.